My friends, family, esteemed colleagues, I was told to make a video about this new plandemic. Although I wrote a little article about this new joke, some may say, oh, people die. Most likely, one individual died from natural causes, most likely flu, and then they use this to create plandemic. Now, I don't even want to go into what happened, where, how it was spread, and all this nonsense that's going around. I just want to simply go by fact. Zumzula. In the case you don't know what Zumzula is, well, this is Zumzula. Was never proven to exist. Okay, so nucleic code was never established. It was never isolated. But we are all duped with the science, or by science, or through science of medicine. We call it medicine. That this creature, which supposedly is a single strain of ribonucleic acid. So ribonucleic acid is a strain. Well, from this, all of a sudden, even the strain was never proven. And the way how it is explained, that it needs to penetrate a cell of a host and kidnap one of the ribonucleic strains from the host to then create double helix, because we know we need double helix to procreate. Well, all this is just imaginary nonsense. Impossible, because it's all related to vibration, and vibration is electromagnetic impulse. As soon as you have electromagnetic field, it is going to be rejecting another electromagnetic field unless they vibrate with the same frequency. They are synchronized. So if something vibrates differently, there is no way in hell that you can make one trigger to vibrate as the other when they have basically a similar strength, of impulse. Again, electromagnetic fields do not mix. Now, here we are going a little bit too deep into quantum, into physics, so we don't have to go even there. Just how it is discovered that someone dies from a pathogen. Well, usually blood is taken out and then it's being checked for any pathogens. Well, the only pathogens we can actually locate is the one we can see with microscope, which would be bacteria or fungus or parasite. And why would we even look for it? Because someone died with the symptoms of, we call it infection. So, what are the symptoms of infection? Well, it's loss of energy, blurry vision, fever, muscle ache or headache, or any kind of a pain in the body, variety. And then it develops further into bodies trying to cleanse this out. So it is going to be most likely stomach issues, diarrhea, nausea, and high temperature sweating. Well, those are your typical symptoms of toxic blood, not body, toxic blood, and the body's attempt to detoxify through blood cleansing organs, which will be kidney, mucosal tissue, so your respiratory digestive system, phlegm, runny nose, nausea, diarrhea, and then through the skin, through process of sweating. Now, when you have these symptoms, or some of those symptoms, you are right away pronounced sick, and you must have some pathogen in you that causes this, because this is what we are being told. It's a pathogen that causes these symptoms. And if they cannot find what they can prove exists, like bacteria, fungus, or parasite, then they blame it on something that nobody can find, and nobody can prove or disprove if the supposedly thing exists. And they named it Zumzula. This is Zumzula. Unfortunately, I cannot even tell the obvious truth because the video will be cancelled and my whole channel will be cancelled on YouTube. And not so on Rumble. And BitChute is giving me problems also now that want me to pay for a service. I'm providing service. I'm not going to pay to distribute it. So, you know, screw BitChute. So, what's going on? Well, somebody died on a cruise ship and they used it as an excuse to create plandemic. Most likely some elderly individual that was very toxic, was exposed to a cold because cruise ship was down south, Patagonia somewhere. And, you know, sudden change of temperature, environment, created compression, toxins squeezed from the cells into the blood became highly toxic, choked the system, and he left this world. It happens. We know that the flu season is very dangerous for elderly. Why? Because they are very toxic. Their toxicity is cumulative process, especially when we follow science of the medicine that tells us that we cannot have salt, and we should not even drink a lot of water, and we should eat vegetables and do not eat meat, and of course medicate yourself or use supplements. Same crap. The supplement industry is now the new pharma. It's all crap information. Somebody feels, oh, it helped me, I feel better, I'm eating this mushroom garbage and I feel better. Yeah, suppressing your system. You will be doing the same if you start drinking a little bit of alcohol and poison yourself through toxic medicinal plants. Okay? You feel better because you are suppressing your cells. Your cells have to protect themselves from these toxins. They cringe, they tighten the membrane so this garbage cannot penetrate the cell, but at the same time the cell cannot release their metabolic garbage into the blood to be cleansed out, so they remain more toxic, but blood becomes cleaner because they are not eliminating, and we feel better. This is the principle behind medicine, being it pharmaceutical or being it a toxic supplement garbage. Okay, so they are using now death of one individual to scare the world. And they say, oh, it's proven now. It was, the virus was Zumzula was proven. Well, how do they prove Zumzula? Well, there was an increase of IgM, immunoglobulin. Well, immunoglobulin increases every time blood toxicity increases. It's normal because they're supposed to take the garbage out. And if bacteria is found, oh, you see, bacteria caused it. No, bacteria is the garbage. Bacteria helps you. You have to take care of the garbage. So how come that antibiotics that supposedly kill bacteria, and now we know that most of them, the best they do is basically stop reproducing them, but there's still bacteria. And we also know that people that have no symptoms have bacteria in the blood. And we say, oh, it's beneficial bacteria because there is no symptom. If there is a symptom of toxic blood, then bacteria becomes the culprit. But if there are no symptoms of toxic blood, bacteria is beneficial. Same as in intestines. If you don't have intestinal problems, more bacteria, merrier. You need a biofilm there. You need the flora and fauna, digestive crap. It's beneficial for your brain, for your thinking, for your immune system. Yeah, my tush. It's all lies. Everything is lie. So, if they cannot locate anything, oh, it's Zumzula. Bingo! And now how you prove it? Well, immunoglobulins. Plenty immunoglobulins. So must be Zumzula because we don't find any bacteria and no other pathogens. So must be Zumzula. Well, how do you know which Zumzula? Because we have more than 20 already patented groups, and each groups have I don't know how many strains because they say they are mutating. So one Zumzulation is not enough. You have to be Zumzulated every time new Zumzula appears. Money, money, money. So they say, well, how do you know what kind of Zumzula is in question? Because you have increased the IgM, immunoglobulin factor. Well, immunoglobulins have a different receptors, and depending which receptor is affected, this is the type of Zumzula. Well, they tell us that we have about, that IgM has about 10 receptors. And they are going to be now designated to 10 different pathogens. Oh, in bacteria we have 10 already, way more than 10. What about fungus? In Zumzula we have 20 groups. Each group has subgroups. Which one? How do you know it's exactly the Hanta crap? Huh? It's a comedy show. And I understand public, because public is just learning from what is being shoved in their face. But I don't understand doctors that they fall for it. Okay, this, to me, this just proves that majority doctors are schmucks. And those who are not schmucks and continue promoting this crap, they're just lowlifes. So you have schmucks and lowlifes. Anyway, my friends, so there's nothing to worry about. There is no Hanta. Hanta does not exist. Yes, it's patented poison, and they can poison people, but not the way they are telling you, through air, through what. We know that transmission cannot be done like this because we have protective systems that protect us. This is why they zoomzulate us, so they avoid to go through protection systems. They shove it directly into the blood, into the muscle, into the tissue. So it's released into the blood. That's how you get zoomzulas. You may be on insulin. Well, they pollute your insulin. So you bring it on yourself. Some of them can be done through parasites, bloodsuckers, but yeah. Here what happened again, day before yesterday or yesterday morning, 9-year-old kid died in his sleep. Of course, doctors come, they take a blood. Oh, it's a dengue, zoomzula. And now they are going to fumigate the whole village. Now, it's a small village in a freaking Amazon jungle. There are mosquitoes everywhere. Now, why are they going to try to kill these mosquitoes? They're using benzene fumes. They don't kill mosquito. But what they do, they affect your respiratory tract. After this, the hospitals are going to be full again of people with respiratory problems. Oh, dengue is spreading! Dengue, more, we gotta fumigate more. Well, the doctors, majority doctors, are such a big schmucks. Even here, every doctor I know, very few have capacity of thinking. And even then, they are way more worrying about protecting their income than helping the truth to come out or helping people. Well, can they be blamed? Look at my situation. I'm in the middle of nowhere, making these videos, helping people with health. My wife and I, she's helping people with clear emotional blockages. And some of my friends, clients, brothers, sisters are using her help because cellular protocol cannot cleanse emotional blockage. It can cleanse emotional bad frequency, but if you don't clean out production of these things. What is emotion? Emotion is what you create when you are put in a situation. So you react emotionally. And if you react emotionally and then you let it go, Okay, your body cleanses it. If you don't let it go, if you retain it, you keep reproducing the same emotion over and over again. And you have to keep cleansing it. Otherwise, the emotion causes a problem. It's energetic blockage, causes arthritic pains, muscle pains, headaches, causes nausea, inflammation, or water retention actually, water inflammation. So, you have to stop producing these emotional energies, the wheel that keeps reproducing them. So you have to be aware of what is that you are producing and then consciously stop producing it. You don't forget the incident, but you stop producing toxic emotions towards it. This is what we say, forgive and be forgiven. Well, here we are again, from Hanta crap to real stuff. Okay, this is a real problem. Emotion is a real problem, and toxic food is a real problem. The lies that we are being fed are a real problem. Fear is a real problem. Lowers your voltage. Lowered voltage easily shifts your vibration and you get sick. You start showing problems. I'm making this video just to show you that everything we are being told is a lie. And this thing, what is happening now, is not going to go anywhere. Not that they will not try, but it is basically, I believe, controlled by whiteheads to wake people up. And I'm trying to wake people up for 20, 24 years. Now it's getting a little easier. Not much easier, but a little bit easier. And it is going to continue because now the release of truth is happening. Trump just started releasing the UFO files, and soon we are going to have public release of the fake religion. And every religion is fake because it's made to control people. This is your politics. This is why they say separation of politics and religion, because you cannot have two political influences contradict each other. So one is going to be allowed to be a politics and the other one is in a background stealing and making fools out of people, in cahoots with the politicians because they feed each other. It's a yin-yang. It's a good and bad cup. You know, I'm not here to promote myself, because if that would be the case, I would not be talking like this. I would want to have as many followers as possible. I'm not interested. I'm interested to wake people up, help them to see the truth. And I'll make another video about religion again, more focused on religion and what's happening. But this, about this Hanta Zumzula, just brush it off. It's all a movie with actors. Nothing happens the way we are being told. Nothing. It's all script. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope I took fear out of some people, or at least make them doubt what they hear from the microphones of people who are reading scripts for public to hear, the media. God bless us all. We continue our quest to freedom. Namaste.